back to the show. So, part of our niche here at the show is bringing people together. And so, tonight we decided to do just that. We invited three lovely guests who didn't know they'd be on the same segment together until just a bit ago. All three of them are TikTok, fashion, and lifestyle content creators. So, please welcome to the special segment Chynna, Denise, Chua, and Krisha Bala. Welcome to the show, you guys.
Thank
Hi.
you. And
Hi.
hello.
Welcome. Super
All
thankful to
right.
have you guys here. Thank you for being with us, all three of you.
Thank you for having
We're
us.
super excited. Of course.
Thank you.
All right. So I guess we'll just get into the questions then. These are super chill, super like kwentuhan vibes lang. Everyone can just lean back and relax. All right. So I guess the first question is how did you all start, getting on TikTok, doing what you guys do, putting out content? And how did you guys find your niche? Like what kind of content you wanted to be posting?
So, well, in terms of niche, I've always liked fashion, so that was sort of a no-brainer for me. I kind of don't know how to do anything else, but how I got into the app itself, I I don't know. I think I got into it late, maybe early 2020. So like I was maybe viewing it for like 6 months, and then around 2020, I started like making little fashion videos, and then
Mhm.
yeah, I think like pretty standard, pretty boring story.
So you started before like right before the pandemic. That's when you started posting stuff.
I think so. I honestly I'm so bad with dates and like remembering stuff, but yeah, I think so. Pero yeah, I got into the app late also. I feel like people were into it like 2017, 2018. I think I'm like on the
Wow.
older cusp kasi I'm like 25, but like my younger sister who's Gen Z, like 22, they got into it really early. So I got into it, yeah, around 2019. Pero posting mga 2020, yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
that's pretty cool. Because a
2018.
lot of the people that we've
Wow.
had on, yeah, that's pretty early na nga. A lot of the people started like 2020, 2021 because of COVID.
Mm.
Yeah,
So it's cool to
yeah.
find those rare few that are like, I've been on it since like before,
Mga
at
OG.
least since 2019, because I know
Yeah,
that's when it super started blowing up.
yeah.
Mm. Great.
Okay. For me naman, I started posting fashion 2021, but during 2020, like early 2020, I was just viewing, and then me and my friends would sometimes like make videos na parang naka-private lang because like
Mm.
parang we were shy, and also since my content before was pretty random, like I didn't know um where to start, or parang I was just like making funny TikToks ganyan, and then back then my style wasn't really like firm pa, and then when 2021 came, I got a lot of like online friends na they're also on TikTok for fashion. So
Mhm.
parang they kind of inspired me that okay, sige, I'll try this out. And then I really enjoyed it. So ayun. So
It's
yeah,
pretty cool.
that's
So
me. I had a lot of shifts
2020,
in the niche, yeah.
Mm. It's great, no, that you have your friends nga to,
Yeah.
be with you in being a content creator, di ba? Palaging masarap kapag may kasama. So, yeah.
So yun.
Okay, so
Yeah.
for me naman, obviously we're all in a pandemic, right? And I started using TikTok at around early 2020. I wasn't really posting anything. I was just like viewing a lot of like funny videos, and I saw like fashion content and stuff. And actually my first post, or like my first few posts, were around 2021. And then it was like super random videos lang, and then it got viral yung isang video ko about like a Torani syrup. Like I was reacting about the video. And then after that, I really just enjoyed like watching fashion TikToks. And since I really like thrifting, I thought of like making outfit videos of my thrift finds on TikTok. So there.
All
Yeah,
right.
TikTok's really
Okay.
a game changer, no? Like, not gonna lie, I was
Mm.
also super anti TikTok until 2020 when all of my friends would be like, "No, when you start it, you're gonna be on it like 5 hours a day. You won't even notice the time." And I was like, "No, I don't believe you." And then 2021, like mid 2021, I was like, I'll try it out. I haven't like it's just gotten like worse and worse. The amount of like battery usage for TikTok in my phone is like it's the top one.
Mm.
Same.
Like I can scroll for 2 hours. I won't even notice when I turn off my phone. Like look at the sun's rising na.
Like
It's really such a game changer. And the whole world is on it now.
yeah, it's kind of like everybody's on TikTok and there are like little inside jokes on TikTok like everybody gets ganon. And it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
then when
feel
you hear
like
the songs in public, you're like, this is a TikTok
like
song.
it's so obvious that people are on TikTok because they're like singing like random TikTok famous songs ganon. It's just really fun to see like a lot of people in public being like so into TikTok and so obvious.
yeah, that's the hard part if you like have friends who aren't into TikTok.
Yeah.
Because it's made its way into like the everyday vocabulary na, like all the
Yeah.
expressions and stuff. So it's like so pervasive na it's hard to think that anyone's not on it. Yeah.
Mon's not on it.
No way. No
Like,
way.
I'm not legit.
TikTok.
Like if
But-
I find the TikTok funny, I have to send it to the group chat so they can view it on
Oo.
like the public, ano.
It's a browser.
The public page, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I look at an account, I can't see everything kasi nga wala akong account. So, ayun. But yeah, mga non-TikTok stories. Pero ayun, it's nice to hear nga yung mga like niche ninyo. It's very obvious na in common is fashion nga, di ba? So you all share a love for fashion. So, it's nice being content creators, putting yourselves out there. Kasi it's very brave to put yourselves out there on social media, di ba? Kasi alam mo na very judgmental minsan and, it's a very big place. But for you guys to be able to put yourselves out there, being yourselves and posting about content that you love, di ba? Very commendable. And, it shows din naman sa mga, content ninyo and the people who like follow and support your content too, di ba? So with that, can we get a little something about your content? So we want to ask lang, what has been your favorite and least favorite TikTok to film?
Probably my favorite type of TikToks to film are just hauls, like things that I got from Shopee, ganon, or like makeup favorites or something like that, because I'm just sitting down. And then the hardest TikTok to film are try-on videos for me, because it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort.
Kakapagod.
Yeah, kakapagod.
Super
So,
kakapagod.
yeah, that's for me.
Okay,
Yeah, I
sige.
think
Ay, sorry.
go you first.
Okay. Yeah, but kind of the same then. Although kasi I'm not like purely fashion. Sometimes I do like regular lifestyle videos as well. So that I think that's the pretty like most easiest for me, since I just have to compile it, or parang I shoot it like throughout the day, and then it's pretty easy to edit. Versus same if like you do try on or styling videos, you have to like get so much clothes and then plan it out beforehand. So the like cleaning up part is so hard kasi parang like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired na, then I have to edit pa, and then I have to put everything back in the closet. So yon, but it's pretty fun since like you get to see yourself na create so much like different outfits, so it's pretty rewarding as well. But yeah, really tiring.
That's true. The editing process of TikTok it's just like a mini YouTube video.
Yeah.
But it's harder because you have like with all the timing and everything to get it just right for all the cuts, diba?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, super hassle.
Yeah, kind of riffing off of what both of them said. Parang my favorite kind of videos to film, I guess, are the ones na hindi nakakapagod. So for me, that's single outfit videos. If I can get away with just one outfit for a video, I would, instead of like styling one piece 10 ways and stuff like that. So those are my favorites. Yung mga like just single, simple, quick things to film. And then my least favorite, maybe like, I guess like when like sponsored videos, when they're too strict with their what do you call it? Parang with their posting guidelines.
Yeah.
And parang yeah, yun. When their last minute changes, parang because syempre your content hinges on them, and when they reply late and all that stuff. There's mga technical things. I think those are the pinaka, like, not only not so fun because you don't get to be creative, but also medyo like matrabaho because you're just like waiting on them and things like that. Thank you.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
But so you guys are the
Yes,
go ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, ayun. So posting content is a process talaga, diba? I know, like, from a viewer's perspective, na parang ang dali lang gumawa ng video on TikTok, di ba? Yung mga um, fashion videos, iba yung pinapakita yung outfits and all that. Kala mo madali lang. Pero like what Denise mentioned, di ba, yung parang nakakapagod. Like you have to change and you have to edit, you have to fix everything afterwards. Parang workout na nga, di ba? So, ayun, like it's really a process and sobrang commendable nga, like I mentioned, ng mga content creators who like put out videos like daily, di ba?
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's
multiple times in a day.
massive respect to you guys. I don't know how you do it. Like I
Oh.
used to post just for fun and it would be maybe once every few weeks. And I would have such a hard time editing that one video, even if it was just a for fun thing. Because of all of you need to make sure the caption times correctly with the cuts and all of that. And I don't know. I don't know how you guys do it, but massive respect for being able to post so consistently. So you guys, for the most part, I guess you get to choose what kind of content you want to be posting now. Because we've had people on our show who have posted stuff that they want to post talaga, and then we have some who kind of they take into account what their fans ask for, like what they want to see more of. And then of course, I guess it's different when you're working with a brand because it has to be that kind of content talaga. But for the most part, it's mainly just you guys decide like, oh, I want to post something like this because I haven't done it yet and it'll be really good content.
Yeah, for me. I don't really have like a single niche,
Yeah.
like fashion lang. I do like really random stuff like fashion, of course, makeup, and then I really like posting like digital diaries, like
Mhm.
compilation of my day or like a trip that I went to and there. I just really don't like constricting myself into one certain thing because it might feel like I have to do it.
Yes, that's so true.
That's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
You do you. We're
Yeah.
all more than just one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, same din naman because like I mentioned a while ago, my content's like not really fashion. Siguro since I also have a day job, I get to film probably twice or like even just once a week. Tapos parang I have to like film 3 videos na on that day or minsan like just 2 videos just to be able to produce content for the week. So I really like it also na if ever I get to post videos that are just about my day so that it adds up to like what I put out there and lesser ano siya, parang mas hindi siya nakakapagod for me. And also parang it's like parang relaxing siya for me that I get to put out something that's not as tiring but also
Yeah.
something that I like. Yun.
For me naman, parang it's what I like kasi to do. So parang, again, like what I said kanina, it was no-brainer for me to do fashion naman. Like I love fashion. So that's like honestly the only thing I occupy my time with is either if I'm not working, I'm like online shopping or I'm, I'm looking up things on Instagram. So parang, yun nga, no-brainer, I enjoy it naman. And in terms of like, when our viewers ask you to do videos, it's always still naman usually like in line with the niche. So yeah, it's sort of medyo like kind of easy for me to like choose what to film. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great that you
There's
guys
an
are really
idea.
like sticking to what you like.
Oh.
Like that's the priority talaga. Because that's the only way you're really gonna be enjoying what you're doing, right?
Being yourself, diba? Saka, content mo yan diba? So, obviously, nasa iyo yung freedom, diba, to post what you want, diba? When you want, whatever you want, diba? So, ayun, as long as you're happy doing it, that's the most important part. But yeah, I mean, ayun, like mentioned earlier nga, being content creators, diba? Putting yourselves out there, it's no joke, diba? You're basically um, allowing yourselves to be, alam mo na, seen by many people, di ba? Online, on the internet. So, ayun, like how has being a content creator or, being on this path of like content creation in TikTok na, di ba? How has it like impacted your lives, di ba? And do you have any advice to give to any aspiring or current rising stars like you guys, content creation?
You know, it's funny that you say like yung parang it takes a lot to parang put yourself out there, because I find that so true. Parang I remember before I would like shake and get nervous before posting. Like I would sweat.
Mhm.
Like super scary siya for me, because parang I feel like, you know, the culture of like screenshotting and sending it to a group chat. Parang like I just know na some people are most likely doing that, and on TikTok, or actually I'm not sure if it is Instagram, but you can see na may nag-send ng video mo to someone. So parang you're thinking, what the hell are you, parang what the hell are you like sending that for? Who are you talking, parang who are you talking to? So parang that always made me super insecure talaga. Yeah, because I just, you know, parang I feel like it's inevitable na, you know, like people out there are likely like screenshotting your stuff and making fun of it. Because it's parang, I don't know, it's not normal pa rin to put yourself out there in that way on social media, at least maybe in my generation or in my circle. Parang I just learned to just, like, parang kahit I feel kind of nervous or anxious, because I get super anxious, I can just post naman and just like throw my phone away. Parang I don't have to like wait for like the comments to come in, or like to see how people react. Just post it and like get it, just get it done. You know, parang don't overthink it. Just have your like consistent flow of content, and parang don't think about it now. Yeah.
That's good advice. That'll help all the overthinkers for sure. There's a lot of those in the world.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, it's something I still deal with now. Yeah. Sorry, go Denise.
No, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. For me naman, the way it impacted me siguro, kasi I started through Instagram first. And then way back like college, I studied kasi culinary. So parang
cool.
I didn't know,
Nice.
like parang I would just see like the other campus in CSB, like they're so fashionable, ganyan. And then we always have a uniform. So parang I would just be, I mean, like I would be so excited kapag there's like the exam week, so that we'd get to wear casual clothes. Tapos I usually like just look at them for inspos. And then siguro parang the pandemic kind of pushed me to start making content, because I remember before I'd like look at other people and I was like, parang one day I want to be like that, but like I just don't know how to start. So siguro the pandemic really pushed me, and then looking at like other people for inspos, and then getting it also done like for myself, it like gave me a really big confidence boost. Like I'm looking back at myself in college, I'm super different, and parang I didn't know how to fix myself at all. Parang kasi syempre like culinary, like a lot of people parang tatamad naman talaga mag-ayos, or parang syempre since you're always like haggard or parang pagod. So yun, like being, syempre you put yourself out there, you have to like look presentable, diba? Parang almost all the time. So I had to learn a lot of things by myself, kasi parang I didn't have like other friends before who were into content. So I would say like it's really about the confidence. Parang before I was really insecure about how I look or parang how I dress, because parang I didn't have like other people to ask about, because syempre not a lot of people naman in my course were like into fashion as well, or parang like fixing yourself in general. So yun. And then also it made me learn a lot about time management, to be honest, kasi parang being into content, parang you always have to be on top of the trends. So parang kunyari, like I just heard this from another content creator before, parang if nawala ka for a week, parang you're already gone for a month. Kasi ang dami nang nangyari, so though parang you're gonna miss out on a lot of things. So parang since I have like a lot of things on my plate, like I do business and I also have a day job, so parang I have to really manage things, like I have to be on top of everything that I do para lang I still get to put out content and yun, stay on track of like my goals. So yeah, I learned a lot talaga from like making content, to be honest. Like I've grown a
Good for
lot.
you.
Okay, so for me, before I posted on TikTok, I tried doing YouTube, and pero that was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when I posted my first video, and I didn't really become consistent. I was probably posting like one video every few months or something like that. And the reason for that is I feel like like nakaka-conscious. And I feel like a lot of people would judge you for like a really long video or something like that. And then I also would be scared of posting on Instagram because Instagram is very like curated and everything, and a lot of people have different opinions.
That's
And
true.
yeah, and I feel like I was really scared of posting a lot talaga before. And when TikTok came, I noticed that, of course, in our FYPs, there are a lot of videos, right? And like you, sometimes you don't even watch the whole video. So what I really just instilled in my mind, if people would leave like a hate comment or something that's criticism or something like that, um, it's a very like minute part of my day or like a minute part of their life or something like that. It's probably not even important for them. They just really wanna spread negativity in the world, and I kind of made myself I instilled in myself na it's not a big deal if you get like a hate comment or if you get something that's negative, because like after a few hours people are gonna forget about it or they won't even notice it. Like it's only
That's
you
true.
talaga, because I don't think anybody is like reading all of your comments in one video or like in each and every video, like checking for hate comments or anything like that. So yeah, also same as Denise, I also learned time management from posting TikTok, because of course you have to be on top of the trends and just really see what's just really see what's gonna be parang patok being on Pinterest and stuff like that. So there, time management. And since yeah, I'm in med school kasi, so I really try my best to plan my week and post as often as I can. And because of that, I just really have to be on top of my game and just be organized talaga. So yeah, that's how it was for me.
Grabe no, med school. It's like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
oh my
Yes.
gosh.
I'm only
Extra
in
props
first
to
year
you.
though, so it's not as hard as
Yeah.
other years.
Hmm. Man.
Still, to be able to manage all of that, I like speechless. I don't know. Good for you. I guess keep doing what you're doing. Clearly, it's working. Your time management technique is very efficient. But yeah, it's really true that confidence is like the thing that will help carry everything else. Like even for us, doing something like this in high school, organizing something like this, never would have happened, never in a million years. And I think um COVID kind of helped make us realize that like it's gonna be that way forever if we don't do something about it, which is why I think a lot of other people also started posting their own content too, which is why there's such a like influx of content creators now, right? Because everyone kind of discovered that like we have all this time, might as well do something about it. And yeah, it's scary, but you know, you're never gonna know unless you try it for yourself. And I mean, look at where you guys are now. You
Mhm.
have pretty big followings, huh? Like the fact that we were able that all of your videos ended up on like our FYP for us to find you and to like ask you to be on the show. That means that you're reaching so many people, and you know the fact that you've built all of these fan base behind you means that you know what you're doing is really helping a lot of other people, and you're having fun doing it too. So that's a double win, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I love how people actually like started being more like out there on social
Yeah.
media. Like I have a couple of like acquaintances who like started like little accounts, and I feel like it's smart because these are the people you go to for, let's say kung you need like a food recommendation. Parang
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's so much easier when she makes an account, and then when everything's like streamlined and organized there and you can just go there. And there are always people in your like top of mind that you want to go to who are like kind of influencers in their own right, like just within
Yeah.
your circle. So it's nice when they have like a solid, tangible thing that you can just go to. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and you build a community rin with other people, di ba? Yung mga kapwa influencers, yung content creators, meeting people who share the same passion as you, di ba? It's always nice. I mean, kami, like, as a podcast, we meet so many new people, like, every time we do a recording and all that. I mean, we've met, like, 100+ people, like, last year alone, di ba? So, it's nice to hear na all of your stories, diba? And it's nice to know then that we're kind of like in the same bubble as content creators going through the same things, diba? Every day posting content. So yeah, it's always nice to see everybody's stories.
Yeah, especially during the pandemic where our social skills kind of just were shot, right? Everyone kind of
Mm.
reverted back to
Yeah.
this seeing people from screens. And it's really so different interacting with people again now that everything's kind of slowly going back to normal. And for 2 years, this was really all we could get from social interaction, and we had to make the best with what we had. And yeah, it's really scary to meet new people, like just in general. And I think that's why we felt that it was like really important to do stuff like this, where once in a while we'll bring people together, like if we can, like through our platform, because it's really hard to meet people, period, nowadays. Like reaching out is really hard on its own. So, meetups never happen. You never meet all these people. But for us, being able to give this opportunity to, the people who we invite, to kind of get them to meet not only new people, but people who share the same interests as them. Like it's super fulfilling on our end already. And so I guess the last question that we want to ask you guys is, I'm assuming this is the first time you've done a recording like this where you're meeting the people for the first time, like that you're co-guesting with, right? And hopefully, it was a nice way for you guys to make new friends with each other. But how do you guys feel having gone, on this process, this long process with us for this new, hopefully, like segment that will stay in the future?
It wasn't long. Like it was super easy to talk to you guys naman and coordinate and stuff. Yeah, for one. And well, I'm really enjoying this. Like I personally don't know a lot of like content creators in general, like much less like fashion girls, the content creators. I'm like super happy to be meeting like you two right now.
Same here kasi parang during like way back before the pandemic, I don't have a lot of like content creator friends. So I just see them online. So it's like pretty rewarding and fun at the same time that you get to meet a lot of people that are at the same interest. Like I could recall like going to an event recently and then super fun siya kasi parang parang it comes naturally, like everything, like all the conversations come naturally and parang you all share the same interests. So it's not parang sometimes kasi you get like kind of shy if you do content by yourself in
Yeah,
public, but
for
like, when
sure.
you're
Mm.
in a group, parang, yeah,
Yeah.
like when you're in a group that like everyone shares same interests, like it's super fun and parang very relaxing, like you're and comfortable actually. I mean, comfortable is the right word. Parang when you're with other people that share the same interests. So and parang it's really like interesting to meet a lot of people, even though like you're all from TikTok or all from like doing the same I mean, not the same content, but like same niche. At least like you get to meet a lot of people with different walks of life. So that's pretty interesting for me.
Mm.
I
So
agree.
thank you for having us.
Of
Sorry.
course.
I agree. It's when you guys invited me to join this talk show, at first I was kind of nervous because for one, I don't have a lot of content creator friends. They're more of like acquaintances and like mutuals, and I haven't really spoken to someone like this yet, even if it's like like chat lang. And being on here, it actually feels comfy. It feels comfortable. So talking to you guys because it doesn't feel awkward at all for me, and I'm thankful for that. And meeting two new people, and it was that have the same niche as me just feels parang again like same rewarding as well. And it feels na parang I have more friends now, and I just am happy about that.
It's forced
Yun.
destiny.
Scheduled destiny. diba?
It's scheduled destiny.
Mm. But yeah, it's great, diba? That's what we want to do here na, is to bring people together and give them a platform to share their stories, diba? So it's great, seeing you guys like, being happy,
Interacting, honestly, yeah.
interacting.
On our
Yeah.
end, it's just like this is what we wanted from this segment. So we're really
We
happy that
made this
you
happen.
guys
yeah.
met each other. Yeah. That's why. And now it'll be cooler when you see each other on TikTok again. You won't feel awkward. You can just comment on each other's stuff like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh, this looks so good. This is so nice, right? Without it being like, who's this?
like hype each other up,
Oh.
For sure, yeah.
I feel like sometimes when kasi it feels kind of like lonely, especially if you don't know anyone doing like the same thing and you have so much questions. Na parang I remember like when I was starting also, like I didn't know who to talk to in terms of like the very practical thing of monetization. Like buti na lang I had like friends who were like on the agency side who worked in PR, so I can ask. But parang yun, when I started having like a few like a super like small number of like fashion content creators na who I can talk to, who I can rant to and ask why is this PR agency trustworthy, is this brand trustworthy, it becomes less and less lonely. So super thankful actually for like mediums like this. And that let
Yeah.
us like meet and interact.
To add to that, parang I also do the same, and it's super parang very helpful actually, and parang inexplainable feeling, pero calm siya. Kasi there are times na, for example, like everyone has naman times na like they don't know what to do or parang they don't know who to ask. So it's very like it's a good thing that you have like someone to like just like one chat away na parang, oh, somebody, I don't know what to do here, can you like please help me? And then of course they'll know the answer, or parang they already like had the similar experience. So parang it's like parang you won't have to like do a lot of explanations, like it's automatic na they get what you're saying and they get how you feel. So like any rants, parang they get to empathize, and it's like super calming lang na, okay, I'm not the only one, parang ganun. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree because I don't really have, as I've said earlier, I don't really have friends to that are on TikTok na I can ask some like things about, like for example, sponsorship or something like that. And it's really like a new world to me because I don't really have like anybody to chat to about that. So now parang I feel more calm. Same as Denise, I feel more calm that there are people who could understand how I feel as well. So there.
Yeah, finding your people, your community nga, di ba? So, in a big place like the internet. So, ayun nga,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. On that note, so that has been this special segment for the Screw Up Show. We hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you once again to our guests. We have Chynna, Denise, and Krisha for being here with us. We really appreciate the time and effort for you guys to be here and sharing your stories. It's always a pleasure for us hosts to listen to our guests talk about the things that they're passionate about, things that they love, and for people out there to watch and listen. So yeah, before you guys go though, click off the video or whatever, we actually have a Screw Up Snappy segment with our guests here also. So if you guys want to check that out, you can go to our YouTube channel and our Spotify page to watch or listen. So yeah, for more content with these three lovely ladies here. So yeah, other than that, this has been another Screw Up Show. See you guys next time.